We were talking about the pub we went to last year for St. Patrick's Day, and we had a nice Reuben and some corned beef and cabbage and a pour of Guinness Nitro, and it's a fine beer, man.
It really is.
It's a good beer.
You can't go wrong with it. I mean, it's consistent. You got anybody that can make a beer like that consistent for, I don't know how long they've been making that thing, 200 years.
Yeah.
Props, right?
Yeah.
Got to respect it.
Brian, how did this crazy holiday get started?
All right. So, it's, of course, we all know it's celebrated annually on March 17th. The Irish have observed this day as a religious holiday for over 1,000 years. I don't think people realize how long it's been going on. Historically, people would attend church in the morning, then they would drink, dance, and eat a traditional Irish meal of Irish bacon and cabbage. So St. Patrick lived during the 5th century. He was probably born in 390, not 1390, but 390.
It's a good year.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a great year. It was a great year for everything Ireland. He was kidnapped by Irish pirates, apparently, and brought to Ireland as a slave at the age of 16, which is crazy. He escaped, but he later returned to Ireland. He got some sort of a divinity degree, went to school to be a reverend of some variety, and he is credited with bringing Christianity to Ireland. So
are you telling me that St. Patrick is not Irish?
No, in fact, here's the crazy thing, and it's disputed as to what he was, but he was born in Roman-occupied British islands. So his parents could have been Italian, but they may have also been indigenous Celts. And so depending on where he came from, he may not be. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's actually Italian." He might not have been. He might have been indigenous,
British, indigenous Celt.
That's right.
Italian.
Or he wasn't Irish, though. He probably wasn't Irish.
He was not Irish.
Very likely not Irish. The only reason he was in Ireland is because he was originally taken by pirates to come there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, according to legend, he basically was converting people to Christianity using the clover to explain the Trinity. That was kind of his big thing. And he is believed to have died on March 17th, 461. So there you go.
461.
So he was born in, what did I say? 390 to 461.
Okay.
461. So Tim, you do math in your head real quick. What is that?
70.
70. All right. That's a good long stretch for
somewhere there. Yeah,
that's old age for back in those days when with the leeches and the bloodletting and all that sort of thing. Right.
Yeah. I saw a TV show the other day. They were talking about that, and they're like trying to heal something. They're like, well, what you need is some warm wood and some dust off of a cobblestone and this and that. Should cure you right up.
The interesting thing I said about the indigenous Celtic descent, they think that his name, if he was Italian, he was Patricius, with the Italian name, or if he was of Celtic descent, they say he was Maewyn Succat. Wow. So they have a name they believe was his name if he was from the indigenous isles there. So